Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm extremely elated to be filming this video. Why? Because this is my first ever collaboration outside of my family on my YouTube channel. I had this awesome idea to do an advice video for any college, university, even high school student so they could get through their first year of school. And who better people to do that than people who went through it themselves. So I asked some of my good friends to be a part of this video. Please watch until the end of the video so you could get all the necessary tips, advice for school. If the advice repeats itself once or twice, therefore it is important. Before we get into this video, I would like to ask you to please hit that subscribe button, subscribe, that would help me a lot, as well as please don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get a notification I post here on YouTube. Let's get into this video.
Hi, my name is Kashay Hannah and I'm a third year medical student at the University of West Indies St. Augustine campus. I'm going to tell you 2 tips from my university experience thus far. The first one is make sure to enjoy the university experience. It's not just about getting your degree and getting good grades. It's also about the connections that you make, the person that you develop into. All those things are important and help you to succeed further on in life. So make sure to get involved as much as possible. Join your clubs, the things that interest you, the things that scare you. Make sure to come outside of your comfort zone as much as possible. If you live on hall, make sure to get involved in hall activities and everything there. Make sure to get to know your classmates, because when you have a challenge or a problem, you're going to want to be able to ask somebody to get further clarification. My next tip would be to create a schedule. Now this schedule is going to include all of your extracurricular activities and also include your chores that you'll have to do for the week, and also include your study schedule so you know exactly what you're studying every day and what assignments you have and what labs, which helps you to be better organized and help you to accomplish all the things that you want.
Hi. My name is Beatricia Stowe. I'm from St. Vincent. The number one thing I'd tell y'all is to get your work done. Like, as soon as you get that assignment, get it done like immediately. This degree, it has a way of piling up stuff on you. And by the end of the week, you realize you have like 5 assignments due like Monday. And then you're like, where am I gonna find the time? You know, don't do that to yourself.
Period.
Number 2. So we have very good teachers, and we have, I don't want to say very bad. There are teachers who would legit not want to give you slides at all. Like, they teach you and then they're not sending the slides, or they're sending half the slides. You're trying to take pictures in class and they're like, end up realizing you're taking the pictures and they're like, oh, that's plagiarism, you can't do that. Like, sis, what do you mean? Because of this, you need to incorporate your textbooks. I recommend these YouTubers, Ninja Node and Medicosis Perfectionalis. Medicosis Perfectionalis, he's funny and he gets his point across and he has like cases. Okay, don't forget to enjoy yourself in med school because burnout, depression, anxiety. I'm not saying go out with your friends every Saturday. I'm not saying that. Right? But once in a while, especially after an exam, go out, have fun. Don't let med school stress you.
Period.
If you don't know anybody, I'm advising you, even if you're an introvert, please make some friends. I make friends who like to study. You understand? Because I have a group of friends right now who, you know, they encourage me and they push me, and if they see me sleeping, they're going to say, girl.
Hi everyone, I am Stephanie Fassi and I am a dental student. So today I'll be giving you some tips on dental school, medical school, or any college that you're attending. Tip number 1, attend all your classes. It's important that you attend all your classes because what you get in your notes are actually different from what is said in class. The lecturers will give some tips that will help you if you attend classes. Tip number 2, ask questions. It's better to ask questions than to go home in doubt. There is no stupid questions. Period. So ask if you don't understand. Tip number 3 is read your notes after every class. I know it's hard, but researchers show that when you read your notes immediately after class, you retain about 80% of the content. I hope this helped you somehow. I wish you all the best. Bye!
What's up guys? I am Anthony's twin brother, Antonio. El gemelo más inteligente, más caliente. So, the tip I will give you guys today is to write down some goals, man. Write down some goals for yourself of what you want to do in your journey throughout school, high school, college, whatever, bro. So you know that this is what you're striving for every time that you go to do an exam, that you go to do in your classes, that you're trying to give up. You will look at that goal and be like, this is what I have to reach. Whether it's for graduation, it's to getting an A in this course, or just passing. Just write down your goals, man, and everything is gonna be awesome. I'm telling you. Thank you, my friends. Adios, mis amigos.
This is more of a survival tip. Last case scenario, what should I do tip. It is better to be sleep deprived and smart than well rested and stupid. Now, ideally, you would have been studying diligently leading up to your exams so that you don't have to cram. But if you do find yourself in a situation where you need to choose between either sleep or study, most certainly choose study, because in an exam room, being well rested but not knowing anything is of no help. Sacrifice to get the grade. In your tribe, if you can meet one or two people that are like-minded, that can push you to be the best version of yourself and motivate you to study the most diligently that you can study, and encourage you when times get tough, because they are likely to get tough, that would be such a blessing, because it's so much easier to do something that's difficult when you know you're not doing it alone. Do not let avoidable social drama be your one-way ticket to poor performance. If you're associating with people who are causing you emotional distress, or they're being inconsiderate and not respecting your role as a student, then do not be afraid to hit that block button. Period.
Hi, my name is Danica Liazaro and I'm a third year medical student. And my transition into university was somewhat of a culture shock, I'm not going to lie. So I came in from Form 6, we were basically spoon-fed into university where you had to be responsible for everything that you needed to do. So a few tips that I would have given to my past self and to all of you coming in are to 1, be accountable and be disciplined. You are not going to feel motivated all of the time to do what you have to do, meaning your assignments, your readings, etc. So you have to develop that discipline to understand that I need to do this, right? So leading into tip number 2, to write down all of your tasks. This one was especially important to me because when I had a lot of assignments and projects due in a short window of time, I tend to panic and become overwhelmed. So when it's panned out in front of you, you can actually see what you have to do and what's due. So it's going to make it a lot easier and prevent unnecessarily panicking and stress. So be gentle with yourself. This is your first or second year of university. You have to find your footing. So don't compare yourself to anybody. What works for somebody might not work for you. So you need to just be gentle and kind to yourself. Don't forget to schedule your mental health breaks, because mental health is very important. I wish you the best of luck.
Hi again. So my tip will be to always revise after each class. In my latest video, which will be up here or up there somewhere, right, I mentioned that I used to always cram before an exam or do a whole set of all-nighters and drain myself before an exam, but I used to pass, but I never used to pass well. So what I changed to was to, every time I come home, like every time I have my classes, I come home, go through my notes, revise, color code, underline things I may not know, research a little bit, like about 2 hours a day, and I realized, and it changed my life exceptional. That is my tip for you. Always revise after every class, make some notes, underline things you may not understand, and do a couple of research on that.
Alright, crushes. So I think there are 2 things that person should consistently adhere to when entering university, right? 1, ensure that your circle consists of persons that have the same mindset and have the same goals as yourself. 2, ensure that you acquaint yourself with your lecturers. All right, so when entering university, you would meet persons from varying backgrounds, a lot of persons from varying backgrounds, from right here in TNT, from outside of Trinidad and Tobago, whether it be within the Caribbean or outside of the Caribbean. But ensure that your core circles, right, consist of persons that have the same goals and mindset as yourself. Period. I'm not saying to exclude yourself from others. Please acquaint yourself with as much persons as possible. But your inner circle should consist of persons that have the same goals and mindset as yourself, right? So that's the first point. The second point, acquaint yourself with your lecturers. All right, so a lot of students are afraid to speak with their lecturers. They go through the 4 or 5 years of university without ever interacting with your lecturer one-on-one. All right, please acquaint yourself with your lecturers. Trust me, they aren't scary. Yeah, so if you have any questions with regards to work, all right, your school work, anything that needs clarification, please make your voice heard and engage them in conversation. Yeah, they're humans too. So there are opportunities, i.e. office hours, right? That's where lecturers basically give the opportunity for students to come into their office and just like engage them in conversation, ask them about the lecture that they had earlier on during the day, right? That would create a professional bond between you and your lecturer. So even after graduating, if you need a reference letter of sorts, yeah, you have, a strong referee, i.e. a lecturer. Yeah, so I hope you take these points, integrate them, and peace.
That's the end of this video. I hope it helped you in some way. I hope it benefits you to do well in your first year of college, universities, high school. I'd like to thank my friends so much for being a part of this video. Thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to making that video and being a part of this, my first ever collaboration on my YouTube channel. Before I go, I'd just like to ask you to please hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. It helped me a lot, as well as you will be helping a little to make a boy's dream come true. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias, which is just Anthony Gadad with Extra J for Gadad on Instagram and on TikTok. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.